Oh, okay. Here we go. Well, what the hell's... Alright. I think this is working. Um, I had a lot of fun just talking to myself there for a minute. But anyway, let me just double check everything is working. Blah 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 blah. Okay, good. Alright. So, good morning. Welcome back to the morning guts stream and all that. Yeah, so for the past little Thanksgiving break, I've been out on a little trek to Bryce Canyon in Zion National Park, and it was a lot of fun. Let me show what we got going on. I thought it'd be cool to do a couple pictures, or just do some drawings from the trip. So I have a couple photos here. This is the Navajo Loop in Bryce Canyon, and it's really weird and interesting. The trail just starts going zigzagging way down low, and then you're in the middle of this little crevice here, so that was kind of cool. And everything is very orange, so I kept taking the same. I mean, I took a million photos of the same thing basically, but I love how the light bounces around in there. I guess I'm thinking in terms of Blender now. My whole light, I don't know. I was thinking of like, oh yeah, that looks some nice global illumination in there, where the orange is bouncing, the light's bouncing off the orange, and that orange is like intensifying the other orange around it, and they're all like multiplying each other. It's kind of crazy. And then I thought this was a cool little thumbs down. It's like a guy being swallowed by the tree, and he's saying thumbs down. And then these are the hoodoos, the voodoo hoodoos, who you don't dare do's. And this was a fun little hike too. It was what's it called? Peekaboo Loop. And I love how everything is like little marshmallow colors in here. Everything looks toasted and delicious. And actually, it's not very helpful on the hike when you're starving. But and then we have these really soft shadows mixed in with really sharp shadows here, and very saturated shadows, which kind of reminds me of Eitan's paintings. He likes to do these orange rocks a lot, so hopefully we can get some Eitan juice going. And then there's a million other pictures, but I want to start just drawing something. So maybe, and also I think this stuff might be cool with the grease pencil, the fill tool. So I'm gonna try that. Oh, let me get out of here. Hello, hey guys, good morning. How do I make you stick? Alright, let me delete this crap here. Regular. Okay, let's grab one of these, maybe this one. This one should be easy to start with. So, yeah, we'll do this. What the hell? Oh my god. Hey, Igor. What's going on here? This photo looks like this normally, but then it's going sideways. Oh no, Blender, what are you doing? It's good to be back with Blender. Okay, here, I'll just put this one in the middle here. God, I'm gonna murder you, Blender. Okay, let's go. So where's our grease pencil? Where are you? Where are you? Doop. Oh my god. I'm in object mode, god damn it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little border here, and you can follow along with a pencil or mark it or whatever, marker, or if you got some paint, that would be cool. I should probably be painting here, but I'm a little bit lazy today. So let's see. Maybe we could start with the background, or actually, here, let's do just a quick little block out like that, where you show where maybe the sky is coming through, and then also this little part here. Is sound okay, guys, by the way? I'm never sure with this stuff. Just blink once if the sound is working. Does it sound all chipmunky or something? Whenever I restart the computer, it's always like going crazy. Alright, thanks. Okay, so maybe a couple little shadows. You know what? Maybe I should just be doing this with fills. So let's go. Okay, I'll get the background layer here and maybe try to do some fill. So I'll copy this one, and instead of a regular fill, I want a gradient fill. So maybe I can go from like orange to blue. Or, let's see. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'll try. Hey, Axer. How's it going? Alright. Maybe about here. See what happens if we fill that up. Well, apparently I don't know how to use my fill here. Gradient. Oh, there we go. Interesting. So I guess I want to fill the whole thing here. And then let me try to mess with this. Angle. Location. Alright. Is the stream dead? I think it's back now. Okay. Not a great start. Back now. You know what? I changed my mind about this. I just want a solid. Okay, yeah, let's make it solid. Well, I don't know I'm gonna just leave this color in here for now and add in another color. So I'll copy this one and make it orange, because it's hard to judge if you got the color right just based off one placement. So I'm gonna put another color in here. Like, okay, this is all orange. And we could, nice thing is we can always mess around with this after. So just turn on proportional editing, and then we, oh shit, my mouse, oof. Well, I wish I could change the proportional size. How do you do it? Page up? I don't have page up. God damn it. Well, I don't have a scroll wheel, so I can't do this proportional edit. Oh well. This is the life of a tablet user. Okay. Looks okay. We could try this as a new color here. Just brighter. Apply that. Alright. So now I think I can start to tweak these a little bit. Like this maybe is more saturated here. And then maybe this one, like a little bit darker. And we can also exaggerate the colors too, so this maybe is like a little bit gray, boring, so maybe it's cool to have it be more blue, or pump up the blue there. I don't know, I'll try. And then let's make another copy, and this one will be the foreground, which is a little bit more orangey. Oops. Maybe like that. It's hard to judge these colors next to each other. I know that the foreground is a little bit lighter than this background, I think. Even though there's some bushes that are popping it off. Okay, and then probably need also copy that. I'm trying to get this guy here. Okay. And then this gradient is gonna kill me. Why did I choose to murder myself like this? Let's see. I could try to get these big shadow shapes in there too. Let's see. I'll consider that midground. And copy this one. Let's make it kind of orangey, but still dark, or like a medium orange. probably try to keep this as simple as possible because these shapes are gonna get out of hand really quickly to where it's like just looks like noise and mush. So I'll try to keep it simple-ish. I'm not the best at this. I usually kind of go overboard on details, but I'm trying to work on it. Kind of reminds me of the pins that they sell from these in all the gift stores in the parks. They're always like really simple graphic style. They're actually pretty cool. However, I don't know who the artist is, but it's pretty awesome. Oh. Do you guys have any favorite parks in the US or anywhere actually? We've just been going around I guess in the neighborhoods, kind of like Yellowstone and Utah and Arizona and everything. There's just so much cool stuff to look at. No, nature. You don't like camping or anything like that? Oop. Okay, scale these all flat. Cairngorm National Park. I'm gonna look that up. Whoa. What is this? Go. Giant roller coaster? Wow. That's pretty epic. Oh. Let's see. Background. Oxers, also not a nature person. Yeah, I hate bugs too, but thankfully in the desert there's not too many bugs. Or at least not the annoying ones, like mosquitoes and all that. copy that. Let's make it dark green like this. Oops. You can also try to like polygonize these shapes too to make them simpler. This is something that Peter Chan does a lot with his paintings. Kind of like makes them into a low poly version. It's kind of cool. All right. Probably not the best way to do it right here. Oh shit. I guess there's also a lot of these bouncing lights in here, so I could try to get that. Although that's a little bit more red, like compared to this orange over here, this one feels stronger to me, like more saturated. Maybe I'll just make another version of it. It's a little bit stronger. There we go. I wonder if there's a way to mask stuff, like if I wanted to paint only things inside this brown shadow, like a clipping mask, that would be cool. Or I guess it would be in Blender terms, it would be a Boolean. I'm not sure if that exists yet. I'm going to keep it simple, even though these values are pretty different. I don't know. Should I just try to keep it really flat? Let me save this also. So I want this highlight stuff to be really subtle, almost so you can't even see it ish. All these white bits and pieces. Otherwise, if you go too strong with those highlights, it might look like bird poop. And then where's the sky? Oh, Fadri, yeah. Actually, I have that installed here. Let me turn that on. Shortcut viewer. So this is a script that J&M made, which which is really cool. It lets you see all the keys that are being pressed. So yeah, I need to use this. I've been meaning to turn that on for a while. So thanks JNM. I love his videos. Let's see. Ugh. I don't know about this one, but I will save this and put it to the side. I kind of wish I had a blur. Can I blur, like, can we just blur this orange? Or maybe I need to blur these two. Let's see. Can I put, I'll try to put these on their own layer. Okay. Shit. Right, I need this, and the blue. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to try to separate these onto their own layer, and then maybe we can blur it. Let's try. Where would that be? Noise. Does anyone know where the blur lives? Or if there is a blur even? Offset. The wrong layer here. Let's see, what does offset do? It's not what I need. I don't know if there is a blur. I don't know why I thought there was a blur. Under scene, one tab underneath modifiers. Oh, here it is. Effect. Thank you. Sorry. There it is. Ooh. Interesting. What's going on here? Huh. It's like interacting with the top bar transparency for some reason. Whoa, this is crazy. It looks like a hologram or ooh. Alright. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. That's cool. Okay. Whoa. Shadow. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Forgot about these two. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Okay, I want to join this to that. Can I join? No, I cannot join. Alright, I'll just put a new blur on this one. Uh-oh. What's going on here, guys? Ooh. That's not good. Okay, the blur works until you overlap another transparent thing, and then it freaks out. Oh well, it was worth a try. Okay, what's next? Would this work? I think I'm gonna try a more graphic photo, like maybe this one, because the tools that we have here in Blender tend to work better with graphic stuff, I think. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are talking about the Goodnight Claire demo. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Let's take a quick look-see. Daniel. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody can touch this for a little while. This is pretty awesome. Can't beat that. So he's showing off all the 2.8 features, the shading types. And I love all the animation going on here too. It's not just like the amazing modeling and the story and the scene is all really cool, but then the animation just like makes the whole thing alive. And he's showing like baking light and reflections and stuff. Pretty cool. This is amazing too. It's like all this testing, development stuff that he did. That's crazy. So what is that? Displace and curve. Oh, this is really cool too. It's kind of like a procedural dirt that he made in Eevee. This is pretty cool. Where is it? Yeah, so I guess now we got ambient occlusion in Eevee, so we can mix two materials based off their ambient occlusion maps. That's super useful. Excuse me. So yeah, so this stuff wasn't working not too long ago, so I mean that's a really powerful addition to Eevee. It seems like they're slowly adding in all the stuff that we could do in cycles back to Eevee. So yeah, I won't go through the whole thing. You guys should definitely check this out though. It's amazing, amazing work. Oh, burn Ovat. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Very lush. Whoa, this is crazy. Those colors. This is in Scotland. Seems like Scotland has all the crazy stuff. Oh man. That looks fun. Okay, I'm gonna do one more here, guys. Feel free to join in if you want. I'll make a new grease pencil. Okay, same thing. This one I think I can draw out because there's some definite shapes in here. But again, pretty simply. I'm not gonna go into too much detail on it. I also like to use the border of the picture as a guide. So like this dot here, I can just judge it, based on where it sits on the edge of the picture. That dot maybe is like about here. I can adjust it that way. I think this is the main reason why drawing from a picture is so much easier than drawing from life, because in life you don't have this border to help you judge where all these things touch, and it just makes it a lot easier. Alright, so I'm just making a little coloring book for myself here. Pretty easy. Let's see if all these years of figure drawing are paying off. Doesn't... I don't know. They still look like stick figures, huh? Okay, let's see. Next layer. Really wish you could name layers in here, but anyway, let's copy that and make it white for the background. Yeah, white. Okay, copy that. I'll try going from the back to the front this time. A little bit redder over here. Copy that. Oh, actually... that. A little bit darker. Okay, looks like a hot mess right now, but hopefully it'll come together once we get all these things matching up, or all cleaned up. This is kind of going into purplish territory, I think. So I'm just like overlapping a lot here. All of this is going to be covered up, so we can overlap there, I think. Darker version for the right. That. Oh, I forgot to do the little green shit over here. I'll figure that out later. Let me save this before it dies. And then this over here is kind of looking greenish to me. And then more orangey over here, I think. Oops, I missed okay, that's more orangey over here. Oh, alright, so I think I'm getting a little bit sloppy and lazy here and just figuring out this bottom, but I need to keep it methodical, go bit by bit, keep it in layers. Like I should have done this bottom part first, probably, so that I have shadows to build over with the light parts. But I got lazy, or I was kind of rushing. I gotta do that twice. Oh man. And here, this thing, let's see, it goes from like bluish to reddish over there, right? Or grayish to reddish. So maybe this is the reddish version, and then I need another one that's a little bit less saturated, more gray. That'll be for over here. This can be here. Copy. Make it a little bit less saturated for this top side. Guess we can be a little more detailed with this foreground rock. Even though it's really out of focus. I wonder if we could get this. Okay, then I need shadows in here too. Copy. The shadows are actually more saturated. Even more saturated than this, right? I think more saturated. Yeah. Let's see, you can load the image in movie clip editor and then color pick. Yeah, you could do that, but I want, actually this is something that my old boss Alberto used to tell us is for painting, especially when you're painting from a photo, you learn a lot more by just trying to make your own colors. Because if you color pick, then you never get to, you know, you don't learn anything from color picking. So ever since then I try not to color pick anymore. At least I don't color pick directly from the photo. I'll color pick from my own painting, but not from the photo. And it works. It helps you to think about color. It makes you like more, you know, more responsible for the colors that you have in there. And the hard part about color too is actually just seeing the colors that are there. Because sometimes it's like it's hard to tell when one thing is next to another, which one is doing what. But I don't know. I think it helps. Maybe this could be simpler. Just like that. And then we need some people in here. Let's go really dark. I mean, I guess it's the equivalent of tracing an image instead of drawing it. It's hard. You won't get as much out of it if you just if you don't do it yourself. Let's see, dark purple. Do you guys forget to breathe when you're drawing? This happens to me all the time. I still think there should be a vertex color mode for grease pencil, so you don't have to make so many millions different materials. Alright, so what about this white part here? I think I'm gonna go like that. And then what if we do it? Okay, we do it by 3D cursor. And I'm gonna put my 3D cursor, oops, right there. So that way we're drawing behind this first layer, hopefully. So let's see if this works. Alright, so we need some green. Very, very, very light green. And kind of yellowish. No! No! Damn it. Depth ordering, 3D space. Why doesn't this work? This depth, this 3D space, no? Do I need to separate this to another layer? Oh, there we go. I guess it has to be in a different layer. Or a different Jeep grease pencil object. Okay, so I can do all my background crap over here. What? Oh. Guess I could go a little bit lighter up here. Okay, and then in front of that, I need another layer. And this one, let me just delete everything here. This one, I will go a little bit darker for that front tree leaves. What? Okay. And one more. The tree trunk looks a little bit brighter actually. Alright. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, I probably should have done it in that order. Vikrant, you're not being dumb. I was just saying, like, I don't know. That's just the way, what I'm trying to do lately is just try to work this way. Tracing works better for people learning how to see the lines and shapes behind the structure. Huh. It's interesting. Yeah, maybe there is something to learn from tracing. I don't know. Let me save this. Can I join these together? Ah, crap. Okay, all I want to do here is combine this stuff. Or flatten this stuff. It's all nice and neat. Okay, I think that's it. Put these here. Alright. I want to see some modifiers. Let's go add in build. Let's see, where are you? Build. Come on. Maybe 80. I want my animation to go to like 80. Let's say 85. Oops. Can I link these all? Link modifiers. No, I can't. Let's see, build, 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 build. $100. Okay, so this needs to go to 100. Let's go to 100. Alright, good enough. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, thank you for joining in today. Or unless anybody was drawing, let me know if you have any drawings, and we can check them out in the chat drawings link. But if not, let me just double check here. Whoop. All right. I think we. Yeah, I guess we don't have any drawings today. But anyway, thank you for joining in. Whoa, what the hell? Oops. It's kind of 3D. Whoa. Okie dokie. See you later, guys. Have a good day.